everyone, my name is Laura Sestito. I am not Dave Mamado, founder of this great company, Next Step U, but I am here to talk with Marian on this episode of 5 Minutes to College. Marian, do you want to give a little introduction about yourself?
Sure. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you.
I am the Director of Transfer Admissions at RIT and also Senior Associate Director, so I get to work with both freshmen and transfer students. Have been doing that for 29 years now and have helped, hopefully, lots of students find their way through career path and finding the right college for them.
So Marian, we were talking before, you told me that you had actually started in a career in communications, or in a major in communications. How did you end up where you are today with that kind of major?
People ask a lot, how do you become an admissions counselor or go into admissions, and nobody wakes up or grows up and says, you know what, I think I want to go into admissions. It's something that you kind of fall into. So like a lot of careers, that's something that happened to me. As a communications major, I decided that I wanted to get some experience. So as an undergraduate at SUNY Oswego, I decided to do an internship. And I was very involved in college, student government, RA, and I really liked the college environment. So I thought, maybe I'll do an internship at a college. So I looked around, found an internship at a small liberal arts college, and I worked in the public relations office, doing news releases, working on publications, and different kinds of communications for that office. So as a communications major, I decided to take more of the writing and the public relations part of my degree and putting that into the internship.
That's good.
Yeah, shortly thereafterwards, I had a great experience. I had a great boss, and he showed me around, gave me lots of experience, and after that, I absolutely knew that I wanted to be working in a college environment. While I was there, I connected a lot, did some networking with other offices, and really became interested in working in undergraduate admissions. And that year, I went back, did my senior year, and I was offered a position to work in the admissions office when I graduated. So took the job, and 29 years later, here I am.
Still here. So it really came down to experience for you. The fact that you were able to get involved in that environment, you might not necessarily have known if you hadn't been put in that place.
Exactly. It was one of those things that you seize an opportunity. You may not necessarily know what you want to do. I certainly knew what I didn't want to do. And that has really helped me throughout my career as I found new challenges and opportunities to pursue them. So the internship was a great way for me to get out in the real world, see what it was like, and I truly fell in love with what I really want to do.
That's awesome. Yeah. For the record, an internship is a great springboard for both of us because that's how we both are in our jobs right now. What kind of skills have you learned being in this sort of field, and what did your major help prepare you for that?
Well, my degree basically helped me in learning how to communicate with people, number one. Writing is essential. No matter what I do, whether you're writing a news release, whether you're writing an email, whether you're putting a presentation together, your writing skills are really important. I really value myself in being a people person, so I want students to be able to feel that I'm approachable. So connecting with them in a way that they feel comfortable, learning that everybody comes from different walks of life, so learning about different cultures and different traditions and customs, that certainly is really important. So all those classes I took that I didn't know what I was ever going to use for has certainly come in handy. And then training skills. As I've gone through my profession, I've become a supervisor to many people, a manager in the office, and I never thought that I would need statistics, but I use statistics as we are predicting freshman and transfer classes every year. So I've learned a lot of skills, and it's been great.
Oh no, you really use math.
You really use math, absolutely.
Even in communications.
Even in communications.
So as a student right now, what would you recommend that they do to kind of get a springboard on being, like working in a career like you have? Either in communications, whether it's in like a college or any sort of sector of communications, how should they get started right now?
Well, I think it's important to build on your basic skills. Like we talked about, your writing skills, your communication skills, presentations. I don't know of many jobs where you wouldn't have to do a presentation. So I have a lot of experience doing presentations. I don't mind doing them, whether it's in front of 5 or 5,000. I've kind of learned how to do that, as I am the opening speaker for our open houses. Once you know your content and feel comfortable, it's much easier to give a presentation. I would say explore lots of opportunities. Talk to people about what they do and what they like about their jobs and what they don't like about their jobs, and be open-minded. And again, if you don't know what you want to do, you can certainly start by eliminating with what you don't like to do. That's always a good way to start.
Definitely. Well, that's some great advice. Thank you so much for coming on today, Marian.
Thank you for having me.
This has been 5 Minutes to College. Hope to see you again soon.